In this video, I will show you 10 of the worst mistakes that only noobs make. So if you want to know what are they and don't want to waste your time with making them, then make sure you watch this video till the end. Alright, so the first mistake is actually not loading during the first night. As you can see right now, it's my second night, so the first night has passed. Why some players don't load the first night? Probably they're like some of the newer players and they see this deer and they get scared and they go back to their camp, but that is wrong, because actually during the first night the deer, he is there, but he's not gonna chase you down. So make sure to go ahead, explore as much of the map as possible. Now for the second mistake, not using these shelves. Let me craft a couple of them. Not using these shelves as walls in your base. So place your shelves around the base like this. There are these cultists that will come and attack you, and if you place shelves all around the base like this, then they can't get into your base. And what's even better, you can like shoot them, but if you don't want to waste your ammo, you can grab your spear or hit them like this and they can't actually hit you, so you can kill all of them, do all of that solo while your friends are looting, or if you're playing solo, then you can deal with them much easier. So make sure to use them. Third mistake is again at the campfire here, and that is not using these farm plots and crock pots. Like you're fighting a lot of enemies and you are loading a bunch of stuff, you're exploring the map. The worst thing that you can like actually your hunger bar, and we can make it insanely easy to get some food in this game, and that is obtained by getting, I recommend you 4 or 5, and getting this crock pot, which requires crafting bench level 3. You want to get your farm plots and you want to place them like in front of you all at the same place. You can actually do that, and then when you do that, you use your crock pot and place it in the middle of this farm. You put any of 3 food sources in that crock pot, it will actually craft a soup which fills up half of your hunger bar, or at least half of your hunger bar. So you need like only 2 soups to go from empty to hunger bar. And these farm plots will give you 6 carrots or some other vegetables, so you can craft 2 soups, and if you have 4 or 5 of them, you can have like 10 soups every 2 nights. So that is like insanely good food source for this game, solo or if you're even playing with friends. But if you're playing with friends, just make sure to increase the number of farm plots and maybe add an additional crock pot to your campfire. Now the fourth mistake is not using certain classes. Now what is the best class in this game? Well, of course it is the alien. It's like not the best for every type of situation, but you get this alien armor and you get the ray gun, which has literally infinite ammo. You just can't really spam it that much, but if you wait a little bit, like you can defeat any enemies. But for starters, the class that I recommend you is the one that I'm using right now. It only costs a few diamonds and you get 2 bandages at the start of the game, drive your teammates 5 times faster, which is really helpful if they are like in lure the enemies away, and you just revive your friend. You both can escape really easily. So the medic is a really good class as well. Now another mistake that you can make in this game is actually these bolts and the metal sheets. Now why is that a mistake? Well, it's not a mistake if you have like sack that holds up 25. Also look what I got. Whoa. If you have the sack that holds 25 items, maybe it's not really a mistake. But if you have the 5 item sack or even this 15 item sack, metal sheets and bolts is not really a good idea, because they give only 1 scrap. On these items that give 2 or more scrap, like the radios and especially the washing machines, I don't know, broken engines and stuff like that, because you're wasting your space in the sack. But later on, especially at the end game, that really doesn't make any difference and you're just wasting your precious inventory. You could use it to get yourself something else. So yeah, don't pick up that. Another mistake is actually at the lobby. I'm not gonna go to the lobby right now, but that is collecting your badges. When you complete a badge, and this is especially if you like played game for some time, you probably completed a lot of badges actually without you even realizing that, and you actually have to go in the lobby and you go there and you just claim all of your badges, diamonds, and you can use that diamonds to get maybe the classes that I recommended you or something like that. So make sure to claim your badges as fast as possible. Another mistake is not picking up chairs. Chairs are these like furniture items that you can find in some of the houses. There are the wooden chairs and the metal chairs, and both of them are insanely good for this. You can also like put the wooden chairs here at the campfire and they are a good fire source, but I would recommend recommend you to use them here at this workbench. If you're putting in the metal chair, you get 5 scraps, so that's gonna be really useful for you. You're gonna get a bunch of these materials, which will come in pretty handy. Now, another mistake is actually chopping trees, especially at the late game. Very time efficient to chop down trees, because trees give only one. Like if you're chopping trees for the workbench trees and you don't want to look for the chairs or something like that, then it's okay. And it is okay if you have the chainsaw or the red axe, big trees, and then smelt them. But if you're chopping down these over your campfire, it is not worth the grind, trust me. So go ahead in the map and loot yourself some chairs, or find yourself some better fuel like gasoline or maybe even coal, because that's gonna be much faster. Another mistake is not saving the kids early. These kids are really good, because each kid has one chest. Next kid, it's gonna have a better chest. So what's even more important rather than chests is the fact that these nights skip. So if you have all 4 kids, you're gonna be nights much faster. So make sure to go ahead, and as you can see, this kid has a chest. Keep in mind that this is the first kid, but I got the revolver, which is really good. Now let me take it back to the campfire, and I will get an additional night skip every night from now on. So that's gonna be really good for grinding out those days. So let me put him here, and boom, yeah, we saved the first one. There's 3 more, but we won't be doing that right now. Also, another mistake inside of this mistake is not building these beds here. They are basically the same as kids, like you get the day counter increase, the night skip fast as possible, like immediately after you unlock the, make sure to get yourself the bed. Mistake is not doing the stronghold. If you play this game a lot, then you should probably aim to complete the stronghold even once every run that you do, because you will get yourself 5 diamonds that you do, and over time these diamonds will add up really quickly to yourself a bunch of diamonds, and you will be able to purchase your favorite class. So make sure to do that. Like you can find it on the map, it has that diamond symbol, but I can't find it right now for some reason. But yeah, whatever. Now the last mistake, that is not using the AFK base. When you build yourself the farm plots and the crock pot, let's imagine that it is here. Get yourself log walls and place them like so. Place the third one right here, and when you do that, then place one of these, boom. After that, here make sure to place the remaining log walls, and get your other shack and just make sure to place it right here. And here then you have the food source and you have the shelter, so basically nothing can get you. I made this little mistake over here, so make sure holes all are sealed properly, and you can survive like this like a couple of thousands of days easily, because you have a food source and you have the shelter, so nothing can hurt you here. I'm sure you can glitch out from here somehow, but so yeah guys, leave a like and subscribe to let me know that I should make more videos like this one, and I will see you soon.